Have you ever woken up in the morning, stared at your reflection in the bathroom mirror, and thought to yourself, when did life get so heavy on my body and mind? You notice your eyes struggling to focus, you feel your memory slipping away, and even the blood pressure monitor on your nightstand flashes numbers that make you worried. Now imagine if I told you that one simple morning drink, something so gentle, natural, and nourishing, could help restore your vision, sharpen your mind, and even bring your blood pressure back into balance. That is not just a dream. I have lived it, and I am here to share it with you. So stay with me until the very end, because what you discover today may not only change your mornings, it may change your life. And before we go any further, I want to ask you something straight from my heart. If you are watching this right now, and you have struggled with your eyesight fading, or your memory fogging, or your blood pressure rising higher than you want it to be, drop a comment below and let me know your story. You are not alone. Thousands of seniors all across America and around the world are going through the same battle, and today, together, we are going to shine a light of hope. I remember the day my journey began. I was 68 years old. My mornings had become a routine of frustration. My eyes would blur when I tried to read the newspaper. I forgot little things like where I had put my keys, and every time I wrapped the blood pressure cuff around my arm, the numbers seemed to creep higher. The doctors had given me pills, but they came with side effects. The pressure in my chest was not just physical, it was emotional. I felt like I was losing myself one piece at a time. Then came the turning point. My granddaughter Emma visited me one weekend. She is always full of life, always asking me to read her stories, always begging me to join her in her games. But that day she looked into my eyes and said, "Grandpa, why are your eyes always tired? Why do you sit so quietly now?" That broke me. I wanted to be present for her, to laugh, to tell her stories, to share wisdom. But instead, I was trapped in a body that felt older than my years. So I began searching, not for another pill, not for another quick fix, but for something natural, something the body could recognize and heal with. And that is when I discovered the power of this simple morning drink. I will tell you the recipe, I will tell you the science behind it, and I will tell you how it changed not only my health, but my entire outlook on aging. Now let me share the first secret with you. The foundation of this morning drink is something most of us overlook. Warm water with a squeeze of fresh lemon. Simple, right? But here is why it works wonders. Lemon is packed with vitamin C, which is a natural antioxidant that protects the eyes from damage, supports blood vessels, and clears out free radicals that harm memory and brain function. When you drink it first thing in the morning, it hydrates your body after a night of sleep, cleanses your digestive system, and sets the tone for balance. But I did not stop at lemon water. I added 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now I know what you are thinking. Turmeric is that yellow spice in curry. Yes, but it is also one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents on the planet. Scientists have studied its compound called curcumin, which helps protect the brain from memory loss, fights oxidative stress in the eyes, and improves circulation that lowers blood pressure. Every sip became like liquid gold running through my body. Then came the ingredient that surprised me the most, a pinch of black pepper. You see, turmeric alone is not absorbed well by the body. But when you add black pepper, its compound piperine boosts turmeric absorption by up to 2,000%. That means all that healing power reaches your cells where it is needed most. I also added a teaspoon of raw honey. Not the processed kind you find in plastic bears at the store, but real raw honey. Honey is rich in natural enzymes, minerals, and antioxidants. It soothes inflammation, supports memory by nourishing brain cells, and provides gentle energy instead of the crash you get from sugar. Finally, I included a small slice of fresh ginger. Ginger has been used for centuries to support circulation, reduce blood pressure, and protect the eyes from oxidative stress. Its warming nature makes you feel alive again, like your blood is flowing freely and your heart is lighter. So here it is, the drink that restored my vision, my mind, and my blood pressure. Warm water, lemon, turmeric, black pepper, raw honey, and ginger. Simple, natural, affordable. And let me tell you what happened when I began drinking it every morning. Within 2 weeks, I noticed my eyes did not feel as heavy when I tried to read. The letters on the page looked sharper. I could follow the lines without losing focus. My mind also began to feel clearer. I remembered Emma's jokes. I recalled the details of conversations, and I even found myself humming old songs I had forgotten. And when I checked my blood pressure, the numbers slowly began to drop. No miracle overnight, but steady, reliable progress. Now I know some of you might be thinking, Mark, that sounds too simple. How could a morning drink do all that? Let me explain with the science. The antioxidants in lemon and honey fight oxidative stress that damages the eyes and brain. Turmeric reduces inflammation, which is a hidden root cause of high blood pressure, memory loss, and eye disease. Ginger improves circulation, allowing nutrients to reach the brain and eyes more efficiently. And hydration itself is one of the most overlooked tools in health. Most seniors live in a state of mild dehydration, which makes blood pressure rise and the brain foggy. This drink corrects that first thing in the morning. But more than science, I want you to hear the human stories. My friend Clara, 72, struggled with glaucoma and rising blood pressure. She tried this morning drink, and within months, her doctor noticed her eye pressure was more stable, her blood pressure numbers lower, and her mood lighter. She told me, "I feel like I got a piece of my youth back." Another friend, James, 75, said it gave him mental clarity to remember his Navy days with joy instead of frustration. This is not about magic. This is about nature, and nature has always known how to heal us, if only we give it a chance. Now let me take you deeper into why this drink is so powerful. Vision decline often begins because the tiny blood vessels in the eyes become inflamed and clogged. Turmeric and ginger fight that inflammation, while lemon strengthens the collagen in those vessels. Memory loss happens when brain cells are starved of nutrients and attacked by oxidative stress. Honey and turmeric protect those cells and feed them energy. High blood pressure happens when blood vessels become stiff and narrow. Ginger improves flexibility, and hydration softens the load on the heart. One simple drink addresses all three at once. And here is something even more beautiful. When you make this drink each morning, you are not just feeding your body, you are creating a ritual of care. You are telling yourself, "I am worth the time, I am worth the effort, I am worth the healing." And that mindset shift alone begins to open the door to better health. I know many of you watching right now may feel skeptical. You may think, "I have been dealing with these issues for years. Can something so simple really help?" I want you to know, I felt the same. But I promise you, when you give your body real, natural tools, it responds in ways that will surprise you. So here is my challenge for you. Starting tomorrow morning, make this drink. Try it for 2 weeks. Watch your eyes. Notice your memory. Keep track of your blood pressure. And then come back here and comment with your results. I want to hear your journey. Because every time one of us heals, we give hope to another senior who may feel lost. Life after 60 does not have to mean decline. It can mean rediscovery. It can mean energy, clarity, and joy. I have lived it. I have felt it. And now I want you to feel it too. So do not wait. The ingredients are probably already in your kitchen. Tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for plain coffee or a sugary cereal, make this drink. Sip it slowly. Feel it warm your chest, clear your head, and brighten your eyes. And remember, you are not alone. We are in this together. Friends, thank you for sharing this moment with me. If this story touched you, if this drink sounds like something you want to try, let me know in the comments. And if you have your own natural remedy that helped your vision, your mind, or your blood pressure, share it with our community. We learn and heal together. This is Mark, wishing you mornings full of health, hearts full of hope, and days filled with clarity. Never forget, the power to heal is closer than you think. Sometimes just a sip away.